made you look Gucci on. I can have my Louis Vuitton, even nothing on. I made you, I made you look. Hey, real fam. Uh, okay, so sorry, real fam. Sorry, I got distracted. I was talking to my friend on WhatsApp. Sorry about that. I'll get back to her now. But of course, we are here now. Sorry for being rude for just a second there. Hi, if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Nthabi, and I am so glad you made time to be here. Listen, this video I went live at 11. Let me show you. 11. Come on. Come on. Why are you so jealous? 11:34. I just want to prove it to you. Proof. Can't 11:34. That's the time right now. And if you're going to be watching live, listen, big ups to you because it means you and I are not sleeping. If you're in SA, if you're not in SA, hey, hope you're good. And of course, if you're replaying, please, real fam, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Usually, when you replay, chances are you're not a part of the family and you're still testing waters, right? So, yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. And as you saw from the title, um, my word for the day or my affirmation for the day is I love money and money loves me. So repeat after me. I love money and money loves me. I love money and money loves me. So I attended an event today, and um, we had a um, we had financial education basically. So there was a lady from Sanlam who spoke briefly about money and all of that, right? So my word, whether you take it as a word or your affirmation for the day, listen, do you, as long as you're gonna say it with me that I love money and money loves me. And just okay, in a practical way, like really, is there anyone like be honest with me right now? Don't you love money? Like be honest. Don't you love money? Don't you love money? Like just be honest. Don't you love money? Don't you? Of course we love money, and I think loving money is not the issue. The main important issue is what relationship do you have with money? Do we have a relationship with money, or what kind of relationship we have with money? Anyway, usually when I start my videos, of course I have been gone for a while, but now I'm back. So the previous video, if you saw it, you'll notice that I started with, it can be either affirmation of the day or the word of the day. It can be from the Bible, it can just be a quote. So today I'm gonna be I picked up this cute book of mine, God Moments for Women. So the section that I selected is Friend Talk. This one. This one right there, Friend Talk. So I'm just briefly going to read and just kind of explain to you what it means or what it's talking about, right? So it says, or this is a verse actually, for where two or three are gathered in my name, there I am. Sorry. How many times do you read this verse? Like, this is the most common verse ever, but the way I'm reading it. But anyway, for for where two or three gather in my name, for I'm I for am I with them. For, yo guys, it's 11. The English is running away. Like really? Yo, can I read English properly? My parents are not going to be impressed with me because they took me to school, you know? For where two or three gather in my name, there am I with them. Am I with them? There am I with them. But the way it's written, ish. This is Matthew 18, verse 20. If you don't know the verse, now you know. Ooh, that took long for me to read that piece of verse. Like it's just two lines. Anyway, so why is this important or why is it necessary? So, first of all, I attended a women's seminar today. It felt so good to sit and listen because a few weeks ago I had my summit, which is Women Empowerment Summit, West 2022 happened on the 29th of October. So next year is going to be happening, and not just once, not just twice, probably three times. Excuse me. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But please keep a lookout if you wish to attend my Women Empowerment Summit. Please make sure that you follow me on Instagram. That's where I mostly communicate. I'll probably post something on the community tab, but I think for the most part, I mainly communicate on Instagram and on Facebook. But on this case, I just want to make things easy for you. Just go to Instagram. Okay? Real Talk with Nthabi. It's not complicated. The name that you see here is the same name that you're going to see on Instagram. Anyway, so I'm just going to continue reading. Perhaps you've had the experience of reuniting with a long lost friend, a person you were only one that you were once very close to, but haven't spent time with in a very long time. When you get back together, you pick up the conversation, right? So let me not read the whole thing because I read it. Let me just explain. So, um, recently I got kind of reunited with my childhood friend. We were friends from primary, and we recently reunited. And the person that I was chatting to when I got distracted, it's actually her. We were talking, and so this piece of content here, everything we want to call it a piece of content, but this piece here speaks a lot about the power of friendship or the power of communicating, right? How to communicate good, right? So, the question here is, like for example, after meeting up with an old friend, catching up, reconnecting, taking picking up where you guys left off, the conversation flows, right? The conversation flows if you are aligned. If there's an alignment, the conversation will flow. You guys will enjoy each other's company. You will just, the conversation will just flow. And when you separate, meaning when you go back to w- your house, they go back to their house, you still have that memory, you remember that, and that is because of the good friendship that is there, the good communication, the good vibes, the vibes, the energy, the vibrations, if you know what I mean, right? So let me wrap this up. Why is this worth thinking about? So this is now when you guys are apart, and then you start thinking back of the conversations that you've been having, right? You're like, oh, you know what? Ntlantla said this. Oh, she said this. Oh, you know what? I'm grateful. You're thinking of that. So the question is, why is it worth thinking about? So it's because good communication with good friends is a gift from God. It means there are people in your life who care about you and with whom you share memories with. It means that the conversations you have with them is important enough to keep you thinking about it for a long time. Thank God for good friends and ask for help to be a good friend to others yourself. Listen, sometimes we think friendship, we normally pray for relationships, but how often do we pray for friendships? How often do we pray for our friends? How often do we pray to God for Him to help us to be better friends or great friends? How often do we do that? Like, it doesn't happen quite often, right? Am I okay? Sorry, guys. Sorry. I was looking at myself there. I'm like, I think I'm just too shiny. It's been a long day, but please don't get distracted. So pray to God for you, for Him to help you to be a better friend. So we're not gonna actually get into the friendship part more, but this is basically to reflect on the seminar that I attended today. Listen, real fam, I'm gonna tell you this now. I'm very busy. Um, like managing my time, it's a little bit tricky, and not because like I'm not I'm not. I don't have, what do you call that? I don't have a routine. It's not necessarily that, but um I think rest is taking a lot. I think I'm now at a level where if my body says no, you're not gonna record that video, I don't. You're not gonna edit that video, I don't. I listen to my body and I rest. That's what I do. I mean, I used to be that person who forces things. Like tired as I am, I would do I would do the most. So I don't want to be that girl today. Yeah, but all I'm saying is that every chance that I get, if my mind says, okay, I think we can do a 30 minutes video, I'm gonna do it. If my mind says, I think we can do one or two posters or whatever, I'm gonna do it, right? Obviously, when it comes to work, business, I'll have to somehow compromise. Sometimes it doesn't matter. Sorry. Sometimes it doesn't matter how I feel. If I need to, ooh, my chair. I remember watching Oprah's video. There was one video that I watched of her, and her chair was just making noise, and it was a little bit distracting. But obviously, you're listening to Oprah. The chair doesn't matter. You even find it amazing. Oh, Oprah's chair is also making noise, you know. Because yeah, she's that amazing, and basically everything, you look at everything around her and think it's amazing. Okay. All right, let's move on. So anyway, the event that I attended today was quite insightful. Like I said, it was so nice to just sit and see, listen, and watch people do amazing things. And by the way, shout out to Sipati for doing an amazing work. Her event was amazing. So Sipati is on Instagram. If you follow me, you'll probably see her picture there. Or if you go to my stories, you'll probably see some stuff. But you know what? I'm just super grateful. So we kind of connected on Instagram closer to my event. Hey, Snuggles, drop a link. What link, my friend? What link must I drop? So, what did I say? So I went live and I spoke about my event, and she was like, you know what, I'm coming. And she was there. It was amazing. And I was like, you know what? We are building friendship. We are building sisterhood. We are working together as one, as women. So let's connect. The link that people can come up and talk to you. Oh no, not today. I'm not using StreamYard. I just went live. I'm not using StreamYard. Sorry, my friend. Next time. Next time. So yeah, we kind of connected there, and then yeah, the rest is history, because I went to an event, and not necessarily because she came to mind, but I see the need for us to support each other as women, especially if the kind of work that we do is aligned. So yeah, that's my view. But talking about that, obviously we went there and we got some goodies. We got some goodies. Okay, so first of all, let me show you this. this was the summit, the eighth annual seminar, not the summit, seminar, right? I mean, she's been pushing this for 8 years. How cool is this? How amazing. So, this is the program, and I just thought it was quite cute and cool, you know. Ugh, it was in my back. That's why it's tilted like that. I feel like it was just too cute, you know. It was too cute. Like, it was too cute. You know, let me just put it there for now. It was too cute. So, what else did I get? So, this is a cute, what is it called? It's a body butter. The flavor is Musk by Connie Ferguson. If you don't know who Connie Ferguson is, sweetie, where are you sleeping? What's happening? What's wrong with you? So from Connie Ferguson, thank you so much, Connie, and yeah, we'll obviously give her a shout out on Instagram. And of course, we had our financial guru here from Sanlam who gave us those cute little notepads. So, in here, guys, I had sweets. Né? Sis was hungry. I finished all of them, okay? But now I have this cute little card. Listen, I'm obsessed with this little cute cards, messages, and all that. And come to think of it, I think I'm gonna own some of this with my own codes one day soon. One day soon, okay? All right, so it reads, "You have a special place in my heart." Philippians 1, verse 3 or verse 7. And the other side says, "You are such a blessing in my life." So obviously, this was Sipati just sharing how she felt about us being there. And of course, like you can never have enough tissue oils. You can never have enough tissue oils. I'm telling you now, you can never. So, share an experience from. So, I got this little cute tissue oil. So, it's Bramley, right? So, I actually have another one. I'll show you now. Hold on. Don't run away. Don't run away. Don't, don't run away. Don't run away. So this is the one that I currently have, and it's almost finished. You can see, right? You can see. So I have the what flavor is this? What flavor is this, by the way? I think it's vanilla. Yeah, I think I have the vanilla one. So you can see you are a witness that this one is almost done. So I'm excited. I'll use that one. Awesome. Okay. So, we're kind of running out of time, but let me quickly. So, basically, this is me kind of just giving you a review of what went down or the nuggets that I took from there. So, the first conversation was, I think, about money, you know, how to have a relationship with money. So, 2 points that I took, or that that I can say were the highlight for me. So the first one, which was the main one that was discussed, was that have a money date with yourself. So what happens when you have a money date? So what happens is that you're gonna be on a date, whether you're having your favorite coffee, champagne, glass of wine, whatever. Whether you do it alone or you do it with your partner, your sister, it doesn't matter. Whoever you probably get to share your finances with, basically. So, but this one is actually for self. Pardon me. This one is for self. But I think I'm thinking about it. I'm like, even if you have a partner, some of us have partners. So I'm thinking it will also be cool to do that. But I love the self one because you also need to like have time with yourself and right. So So two things that you need to do is to do your budget, obviously, and number two is to check your statement. So I think maybe now things have changed, but because like you can randomly get, not randomly, every month you probably get your bank statement, and all of that, right? And you probably go into your app every now and again. You can even download it, so it's easy for you to check your statements. But the question is, when do you give yourself time to really go through everything and check, okay, what's happening? What am I spending on? You know, all of that, right? So you need to do that for yourself. You need to have that conversation with self regarding money and all of that, right? Uh, so what is a budget, right? So obviously budgeting can be a very, it can be a Greek word to some, because most people, especially in our black communities, I don't know, but budgeting is like it's a foreign word. It's like it's a hard thing to do. And it's not a hard thing to do. It's not a hard thing to do. I think often we are a little bit ignorant. I mean, I'm not speaking for everyone. If you're doing it right, good for you. But we tend to neglect, when we have money, you think of what you need to do now. And sometimes it's not, because let me tell you, like, for example, if you're helping out at home, you're helping your family out, sometimes that's what you're thinking about, right? But I think what we forget, and that is something that I feel like it happened to me back then, I would focus on wanting to help out at home, buy food. I mean, I remember when I was building the house, I would think of, okay, we need to get more bricks, blah, blah, blah. But did I ever think much about taking a certain percentage and saving it or investing it and all that, or budgeting, like, or just, saying that, okay, for this particular project, I'm going to budget for it. So often we just immediately make decisions. And I think the best example that was used was, like, for example, you're invited to an event, like this week, today I was at an event, and then next week I might find myself at another event. So the question is, am I going to find another dress, get a new dress, or the two dresses that I have, I'll choose from them? So usually how the response is, or how the pressure comes, in all this comes to play, is you saying, oh, I've already taken pictures with that one. Oh, I wore it. I wore the dress at this event. People are going to see it and think that I'm repeating dresses, I'm repeating clothes. So basically, you're going to take money and go buy a new dress because um, you, you can't wear the one that you wore before. So you're thinking mainly about your pictures. Then why do you want to take pictures? If you have pictures with that dress, why do you want to take more pictures if you are so worried about pictures, right? That's my opinion. That's my opinion. And I honestly feel like, yes, I mean, every now and again I want to have new clothes. I want to have, um for events, you want to look good. Sometimes the clothes that you have, you're like, but if it's money that you don't have, don't spend it. And if it's not a need for you to buy, don't do it, right? Don't do it. Don't do it. That's my view. So I think you saw on the description, there was a question of the difference between, like, being rich and being wealthy and all of that, right? So I looked up the difference in the. Hey, oh my girls, how are you, gorgeous? Good to see you. Good to see you. So I looked up the definitions here, right? So how does it? Okay, how do they differ? So being rich means that you have a lot of money, but being rich doesn't necessarily mean that you have high net worth, or that you will always be rich. In fact, it could mean that you are in debt. So meaning if you might have like um millions in your account, yet you have debts or whatever, chances are you might just lose that. I think, yeah, I think that's basically what it means. And then wealthy on the other side is, let's explain what it means. So worthy people save as much money as possible and invest it in assets, which is why they have a large net worth, spend less than they earn, want to build long term wealth, and are understated. Yeah? Understated, or they are under, understated, aka don't own the fleshiest things. Oh, okay, okay. So, okay, I get it. I get it. So, most wealthy people basically they are understated, apparently. So, meaning your Mark Zuckerberg, for example. Something about Mark Zuckerberg is that he will wear the same shirt, not necessarily the same shirt, same color. Like you will see him wearing a gray shirt almost all the time, if not a suit, if he's in a meeting, whatever, or a conference, whatever the case may be. So he probably has a few shirts and all of that. I don't know much into detail, but I know that he doesn't have all the flashy clothes, the labels, and whatever. And also how wealth is, right? Or whether you're rich or you have money. It's like when you have money, you people will see you wearing your uh LVs, your Gucci's, your all of those things, all those big expensive labels, right? So that's when you like, okay, this person is rich. That's when you actually see it based on how everyone perceives it, right? But I guess it's not always the case. Sometimes people that wear all of those things, they are the ones that are broke. Chances are they took their credit cards to buy those expensive clothes, expensive bags, so that they can be seen by other people. So you want to draw attention, yet you know very well that your finances are not in order. But anyway, just be money wise. Have a good relationship with my money, with your money. Just please do that. Okay, I think I spoke a little more about money. So there was another speaker who spoke about mental health, holistic wellness. Yeah, holistic wellness. Whew. We're wrapping up, guys. We're wrapping up. So the question is, or the question here was, is it normal to have stress? Is it normal to feel stressed or to be stressed? Is it a normal thing for you to be stressed? Is it normal? So usually when you stress, it's like, hey, maybe there are signs of depression or whatever. No, apparently, based on what she said, and obviously I'll kind of relate it to my how I handle stress, or when it gets to me, what usually happens, right? Just to make it relatable. So she said that it's normal to have stress. You need a little bit of stress every now and again, because sometimes you kind of need to get something that will trigger and just make you jump and remember that, hey, so that little stress. So it's a normal thing, it's not a bad thing at all, right? But also I think it's a question of what level of stress are you in, like what are you dealing with, what is the main concern, right? It could mean a lot of things, right? And then depression, right? So she thought a lot about depression. She really mentioned a few things about depression. But I remember that there was something deep. Um, I think if I can summarize it, um, it's important for you to understand that there are things that you cannot control, and don't force yourself. Don't try to control them. Don't try when you know very well that it's impossible. um there are things that you cannot control, so let them go, and don't be hard on yourself. You are not magic, you are not the fixer. Listen, you are not Olivia Pope, you can't fix things. So just let them be and trust God, let go and let God. Right. So depression can come to you in different ways. I mean, I'm not the best person to speak on this a lot, but um, I think what my take was a lot to do with how you speak to yourself, what you see in you, how you experience things. It's not a problem, but how you handle them, it's that's where the main thing is. How do you handle situations that you come across? How do you handle challenges? How do you handle just anything that you come across, right? How do you take it? Do you allow it to just bother you, or stress you out, or you just not gonna let that, so that's just, yeah, that's just a lot. But let me just read the definition of depression. um, I'm just curious to know what they say. So, depression is a group of conditions associated with the elevations or lowering of a person's mood, such as depression, bipolar disorder. Okay, there's clinical depression, which is a mental health disorder. Hmm. Bipolar, a disorder associated with episodes of mood swings. Yeah, all of that. Anyway, you'll just read. Sorry, you'll just read everything for yourself. You'll just read. I get. Okay. So yeah. Phew. Last but not least, like I'm a little bit. Hello, Mr. Sambo. I'm a little bit exhausted from the whole seminar. It was obviously it went on for the whole day, but I'm trying to recap everything. I'll probably have more to say tomorrow, but I'm just gonna say what comes to mind, right? Or what I'm noting, or what I've noted down. So not everyone needs to understand the season that you're in, right? And meaning whatever season of your life, or whatever season you're in right now, if someone else comes to you and kind of tries to kind of say something that will affect how you feel, or affect you in a way because of the season that you're in, um please don't take it too hard. So it's okay for you to allow people not to be relevant in your current season. I guess this goes to just about anything, whether it's friendship, whether it's a relationship. If you happen to see things not working out, you must understand that that season was not meant for them, or you must understand that if there is no relevance for them to be there, it's not going to happen, right? It's okay for certain people that you wish to see being part of your season. It's okay to see them not being there, or because it's normal. It's normal. They're probably not in that level, so it's okay. So don't be hard on yourself to ask yourself, "Hore, Kante, why? Me and this guy, I thought we were on the same page. I thought we wanted the same things. I thought our conversations about our plans was, you know, mutual, or the feeling was mutual, and just everything that we wish to do. So you must just get all of those things, right? So, have inner peace. Ooh, so beautiful at this time. Ooh, thank you. I'm gonna sleep looking like this. I'm kidding you. Yeah. If it was morning, I was gonna say, I woke up like this. Da, da. I woke up like this. Okay, last but not least, I went over time. So, inner peace. Phew. Right now I just got a compliment that I'm looking beautiful at this time of night. But the beauty here does not really matter. So, inner peace and inner beauty, understanding your beauty from within, matters the most. So, being beautiful from the inside, meaning your heart, your intentions, your way to surrounding yourself with others. If you are at peace and you do it right and you love it, you everything falls together. Everything. If you that beauty is in there, beautiful heart, beautiful mindset, all of those things. All right. Have that. You owe it to yourself to have that inner peace. And inner peace can mean different things to different people, right? Inner peace can be you focusing on loving yourself, getting to know yourself even more, or just not allowing yourself to be you, to be the real you, and not to be taken advantage of. It could mean so many things, but anyway, I'm not going to get into that. um um so yeah, beautify yourself, be beautiful from inside and out. It's so important for you to do that. You need to be beautiful inside and out. Um you need to stop wearing masks. Hey, we wear masks. We wear the masks. We wear them even when I'm like this. I'm wearing a mask, and this is the most dangerous. No, I'm not saying I am. I'm just making an example, by the way. So this is the main dangerous one. The like more of the original mask, because you're there pretending as if you're okay, you're happy, but knowing deep down, hey, we are shashi, we are nyiwa, nyi, nyi, nyi. you know. So deep down that I am not okay, and did correct. But no, you're putting out the brave face. I mean, there's nothing wrong. That saying that don't look like your problems. I get that. I get that, and I support it. I don't want to look sad and all of that, or if I'm going through things and all that. But last thing I'm not going to do is to just choose to be like that. I would want to see that situation changing. So if you don't have a confidant, someone you can trust, I think one of the speakers said you can even call the free, is it psychologists, where you can just call in and they talk to you, a therapist actually. They can talk to you. You can tell them anything that you're going through without, if you're probably worried that someone will think in a certain way about you. So you can get just any random person. But anyway, I think I'll end it here, RealFam. I just wanted to just um come here and of course let you know that I still love you lots. Um it does not always, yeah, it does not always going to be too, hey, your English, Baba. It does not always going to be we planned, and as we are not having the say about ourselves. Okay, I don't understand the first part. I'm working on educational campus in this day, not sure. Okay, so is this means we need to be Okay, so it means we need to be ourselves no matter what. Someone one day said integrity is when you promise yourself to something and to do something and then you do it. Okay, so integrity is when you promise yourself to do something and do it like with no questions asked, right? Meaning you do it, you execute it, you follow through until the result happen. Okay, I get it. Noted. Thank you for that. So, real fam, thank you so much. I'm a little bit tired. Of course, I was just all over the place. I just thought I should have a conversation with you, even though you're probably replaying this. You didn't catch the live. It's okay. I understand why, because I just started recording late. You probably sleeping, or you were probably sleeping, or whatever the case may be. But nevertheless, thank you for watching. And yeah, thank you for watching until this time. I appreciate it. Longer videos, must, hey, you know the drill, but I appreciate you. Please continue to subscribe. I'm back, and we're doing this. I'm not gonna say, okay, expect a video today, tomorrow. I'm just gonna drop videos when I can, but I think right now is the season of for me to get back to get back into doing the right things again, doing YouTube again. Not that I wasn't doing the right things, but doing it right, because it's not fair on you, and I don't want you to forget me, guys. If there's one thing I don't want you to do is to forget me. Don't forget me, please. But yeah, we here. YouTube, I'm here. Please take this video, let everyone see it. Yes. Anyway, love you guys so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's time to go sleep. Let the beauty end now. Before you see my ugliness, let me just hang up. Okay. Bye now. It's a sign that it's time to go to bed. Oh, shower and go to bed. Okay, love you always, and please don't forget to make today count. Bye.